In good times and in bad, the story of Minnesota is a story about water. From the earliest native settlements to the bustling river corridors of today, water has shaped our state and the people in it. We drink it, we play in it, and we're rejuvenated by it. It's a cultural resource, an identity. We're the land of sky-blue waters and 10,000 lakes. But the story of our waters is also one of neglect. More than half of our rivers and lakes are impaired. Industrial pollution, mismanagement, and agricultural runoff have harmed this lifeblood that matters to us all. Since 1991, the Minnesota Land Trust has worked to heal the damage to our waters by protecting buffer lands around our most important lakes, rivers, and streams. Thanks to this work, we're seeing results.
Sauk River Watershed program is unique in that we're working with many different other conservation partners to address water quality and habitat issues across the watershed in a holistic way that we haven't done before.
The Land Trust is knitting together a network of protected lands with our partners in the Sauk River watershed, thus addressing water quality issues facing one of Minnesota's most impaired waterways. Flowing into the Mississippi, the Sauk River supplies drinking water to the city of St. Cloud and eventually the Twin Cities. Our work is having a positive impact. In the past year, almost 1,000 acres in the watershed have been protected through the Land Trust and our partners, and momentum is building. In coming years, the Land Trust will protect or restore an additional 2,200 acres along the Sauk.
We're already seeing habitat complexes being formed on the protection side of things. That's kind of happened in a lot of ways organically, where properties are coming together next to one another to protect larger chunks of acreage. So in a short time, we're really starting to see some positive changes on the landscape. The diverse group of conservation partners here really allows us to take this multifaceted approach to tackling conservation issues across the watershed because they're complex and they're interrelated.
I've seen in the Sauk River watershed, go back to my childhood, traveling around Stearns County, seeing what things have happened in terms of farming. Farming has changed, protection efforts have changed. Folks are wanting to protect land a little bit more, at least in the Sauk River that I've noticed.
Thanks to generous families along the river, large areas of habitat are being protected, providing corridors for migratory birds and wildlife.
We own property 275 acres, and we raise corn, beans, and small grain, and we have 120 acres in the Land Trust.
We wanted to protect the property because in years to come we've seen it happen where all these properties get developed, and we obviously didn't want the big city coming out here, so we thought it would be a good way for us to conserve what we have here, and other people can enjoy it, and so can we and whoever takes this place after we're gone. The grandkids love going down there with the four-wheeler, and my husband fishes in the wintertime. We would just like to keep it that way.
The success of this project is made possible with our dedicated partners, support from the Outdoor Heritage Fund, and individual donors and supporters.
There is no one silver bullet to tackle the conservation issues across this watershed. So the partnership and the strengths that each partner brings to this partnership allow us to use a multifaceted approach to tackle these complex and interrelated conservation issues that the watershed is dealing with.
This work is just the beginning. We need to protect watersheds across the whole state. With your support, the Minnesota Land Trust can expand its successful program and continue to build regional partnerships to protect and restore the land and waters we all love.
It gives us peace of mind knowing this property, which is special to us. We've lived here almost 50 years, knowing that it will continue to keep its ecological values, and it's nice to know that our family supports what we're doing. So it's long-term peace of mind.